Yeah, hello Kickbox friends. Here's Frank again from Heroes TV. My special guest today is KPB, Kevin Patrick Baldwin from Scotland. Hello Kevin.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Yeah, fine. Kevin, and you? How are you? How is Effie Rose? How is Natasha?
Yeah, really good. Obviously it's a difficult time for everybody right now. So,
Yeah.
but you know, I think you said to me when we were messaging each other, the blessing is that we spend more time together as a family. So, every cloud has a silver lining, as we say.
Yeah. So everybody has more time for his family. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good thing, or?
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. Kevin, you remember when we both first met each other? You remember it?
So I can remember meeting you on and off at tournaments for a very long time, and
Yeah. Right.
I think we coached against each other on numerous occasions. And then obviously we got to spend some proper time together at Michael Krickenhaus's Austrian summer camp area.
That's right.
47.
47. Yes, right.
Yeah. So yeah, I remember we got a lot of time together then.
Yeah, right.
I was one of the coaches there, and I can remember seeing you as a coach for a very long time, and then you were walking into my session, which for me was a very humble experience.
Yeah.
In general, because we had really amazing fighters, and this is a few years ago now, and
yeah, I think it was in 2015. I think 2015.
The last one was 15.
Yeah,
I think
that's right.
I think I started coaching there maybe 14 or 13.
Okay.
But all the athletes, the good thing about our sport is always that everybody is willing to learn. Doesn't matter if they've won the Irish Open or a WAKO world title.
Absolutely.
And for me, that was probably one of the earliest moment in my career that really humbled me.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have a very good time there. So
yeah.
we must talk to Michael and Peter Krickenhauser to do it again.
Oh,
it was a great time. It was a great time.
It was such a good camp. Yeah, I loved it.
Absolutely. Kevin, first question. How do you deal in this time with the coronavirus?
Personally, or as a club, as a business?
Both of them.
Yeah, so personally, like I said, we're sticking to the guidelines, the lockdown as a family.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't seem interested in doing that, which is very frustrating.
Okay.
But for me, I'm taking this time to re-educate myself as a coach. So I've signed up for the Precision Nutrition course. So it's a nutrition qualification, just to add a string to my bow. Getting the chance to do admin that I should have done and haven't administrated. So give me a chance to catch up a little bit. I'm not sure how much you've followed closely, Frank, but we've just opened up a second gym in Livingston, about 10 miles, maybe a little bit more from Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Beautiful state-of-the-art facility. And it's sitting there empty right now.
Is it in the same town, the second studio?
So it's in Livingston. So you have kind of Edinburgh here and Livingston's next door.
Okay. And how many kilometers? I'm
not sure. It's about 20 minutes in the car.
Okay.
So, but the good thing about it is there's a really good population of people, and there's like outlet stores for fashion clothing. So it's a completely different market and demographic for us as a business. So that's why we took the opportunity. It's massive. It's the amount of mats we have down in there. It's I think it's 14 meters width by about 28 meters long.
Oh, very good.
And we have 6 tatamis, 6x6.
Oh, okay, 6x6
in there.
Okay, great.
So it's been a real good project, but right now it's frustrating. So from a business point of view, it's kind of, we're having to think outside the box like we were discussing earlier.
Okay.
The online coaching, there's a lot of speculation. Will it be here forever? And will it have a place in the market once this goes? Or is it a short-term fix to a very bad problem? For me, I'm doing it out of necessity right now, like many other coaches.
Yeah, okay.
And at the moment, I have little interest in doing this when I don't have to. I would rather be face-to-face with my students.
Yeah.
As I'm sure 99% of people who are true martial artists and not worried just about money would probably agree with me.
Yeah, pretty cool to hear this. How is Scotland dealing with the coronavirus? Is there something special? Is it better than in the other countries? What do you think?
It's just it's just become interesting, actually. So Scotland has been following the guidelines from the Prime Minister Boris Johnson in England. Up until recently, they've been very in line with each other, which has been quite nice because I'm not a very political person. So for me, when it feels like people are doing something together for the greater good of humans, it makes me happy. But now it seems like we're going to start getting political. For example, Scotland already extended their lockdown yesterday.
Okay.
And if the rumours are true, but then they're switching and going backwards and forwards, some stuff in England may relax in the Prime Minister's announcement on Sunday. But I think we're quite similar to most countries. The 2 meter social distancing, exercising once a week, or once a day outside, essential shopping unless you're looking after someone who's vulnerable. The only country I've seen or here seem to be doing different things are like New Zealand and also Sweden, I believe. They had a different theory. But we're very similar to, I believe, yourselves, to the Italians. I know they've just relaxed, but we were late to the party. You know, we're 2 or 3 weeks behind people, and we spent a lot of time scratching our heads, unfortunately. So hopefully, it doesn't have too much of a knock-on effect for us as an economy. But nothing special, I'm afraid. I wish I had some really good ideas that people could share, but as a country, we've kind of followed the status quo.
Okay. So after the crisis, but now, what are you doing now to your students? Have you Zoom meetings or something special?
So
have you private lessons or?
So I'm doing a kind of everything. So before lockdown happened, about 2 days prior, we kind of knew it was going to happen. Like everyone around us was doing it. So Natasha, Jess, who lives with us, you would have seen probably at the camps as well, actually. Grant, one of my other instructors, Michael McRoberts is another one of my guys who teaches for me. ITF black belt as well, very, very, very talented guy. Just started the kickboxing circuit maybe 18 months ago. Just won the Irish Open. So really good guys. We all got together and started filming as much content as we could, from high intensity workouts to technique tutorials to Natasha doing fun workouts with Effie.
I saw some videos from her.
Yeah, of course.
Pretty cool.
She's a very happy-go-lucky child. So we have loads of pre-records. So people are getting that, and then we Zoom Tuesday and Thursday every week. And then for my fighters, the actual squad who have spent the last 2 years competing, we squad train on a very smaller group basis every Saturday via Zoom. So we have classes that are open to everybody. We have a Saturday morning class that Jess teaches for our 4-year-olds. We have very specific class for our fighters. And then we have our generic Zoom classes during the week as well.
Okay. In a few of weeks or months, the coronavirus is perhaps gone. Do you think the world is changing, and the people? Would you think our sport is changing, for example, in some ways? What do you think?
I think we need to think of this in 2 terms, like short term, long term.
Yeah.
I think every fighter, coach, and people who have this as a way of life and it's their everyday life, will be optimistic short term. We will hope we will do this. We will hope we do that. The reality is that we may still be on pause for a considerable amount of time. It's easy for me to come on and talk to people like yourself. I just did a podcast recently with one of the Irish guys with the black belter. And it's the same thing. Like when you're in front of a microphone, or if you're in front of a camera, as we are now, the right thing to say is, we must do this and we must do that. The reality is very difficult. The reality is, Frank, that we of course we want to fight, but although it feels very like I'm being politically sound, that we should follow the guidelines because the guidelines tell us to. We actually probably should. Like, there's a lot of people who are very vulnerable, and I think we're going to see in our sport people's confidence dip about traveling. So do I think the WAKO World Europeans will go ahead this year? I really don't think so. Not at this stage.
Me too.
I don't have any confidence in it right now. Like, if Natasha qualifies every year, she doesn't go every year, but like, if I said to Natasha, like, do you want to travel to Turkey, Natasha? I think the answer would be no. And it's hard because there's a bit of me that would be like, well, yeah, let's go fight.
Yeah, I understand.
All of us have been joking in our friendship groups and have said, can you imagine the first tournament? It's going to be the biggest tournament in the world. And it could be the small local tournament, but everyone will be there.
Absolutely.
We joke, but I actually don't think that will be the case.
Yeah.
I think it would take time and confidence. And also, like, I don't know about you, but the Zoom workouts have been great to keep everybody's momentum there. And it's nice to see our friends and our students.
Yeah, keep the group together, but it's not
the level of training. Like, I'm a perfectionist, and my guys know what I'm like. We are nowhere near prepared short term to go and fight of any elite standard right now. Short term, I'm really hopeful. In my head, realistically, I look forward to Athens Challenge next year.
Yeah, I think so too. I hope we will start earlier, but we will see.
Yeah.
So, what are your goals for your athletes for the future? What would you see about? You think the next tournament is the Athens Challenge?
I think so, realistically. Yeah. We'll obviously try and do a couple of smaller ones, but right now I don't know if they exist.
Okay.
So for me, like, we had a great start to the year. We came in the top 10 for Athens. We made we were the top team from the British Championships for qualification.
Yeah.
We got the highest medal count, which is, for me, was one of our goals for the last 2 years. Irish Open, I believe we were in the top 10, which is, again, for a club team. We're not a national team. We're not a sponsored team. So for me, these goals were very, very important.
That's right. You have also the final in the teams, in the women team with, I think, Keisha, Caro, and Natasha. And they lost by a point. Is it right?
1 point.
In the last second.
Yeah, super frustrating.
Yeah.
We weren't going to do teams. Natasha at that stage actually hadn't trained points all year.
Yeah.
Just like contact.
Okay.
And obviously Tolly's a good friend of mine, and we know the German guys really well from camps in Austria, but also from Nikos Memos' camp. The Legend Summer Camp. We spent a lot of time with the German guys, and they were like, "Can you come and jump in?" Because I think they arranged for, I can't remember who it was to fight with them, but they couldn't travel because it was the start of the coronavirus.
Okay.
So Natasha jumped in.
So Natasha jumped in. Okay.
Yeah, she had some great fights. I can't remember the first round. I think within her team fight, she beat Evelyn. And that's no disrespect to Evelyn. I love Evelyn to pieces. Evelyn should nowhere be near as good as she is, because that woman is working so hard behind the scenes in the police force. So that was always nice. They always have great fights, those two. And then she fought Alessia from Italy in the final, but the Italian girls ended up winning it overall. And as much as you don't like losing, like, I love those girls so much. They're a really nice team.
Was the opponent from Natasha was Trabalewski in the last round?
The last one was Alessia, I believe.
Okay.
So it was Alessia, and then Francesca Sisi and Carol Skaki. So really, really strong team. They're all about this height.
Yeah.
But they're really great, and Tasha fought really well. I was really pleased from a personal point of view, but for us, fighting with friends will always mean more. So if we ever get that opportunity in the future to team up with the guys from Germany, we'll always take it.
Okay. So Kevin, this week we write over Facebook.
Yeah.
And I was apologize for my bad English, my school English, and you say, "Oh, Frank, your English is better than my German." So I have 5. Where's the camera? Here. 5 German words. I show you. Okay. You must read it aloud, and we will see what's happening. I will see this. Can you see this?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, okay. You read it and spell it loud.
Oh my God. Halber Kreistritt?
Yeah, I'm sorry for my laughing, but this is pretty cool. Do it again. Do it again.
Halber Kreistritt?
Yeah, you know what it is? You know what it is? It spells Halbkreiskick, and it's a roundhouse kick.
Roundhouse kick?
Yeah, roundhouse kick.
Way.
Circle. Okay, circle.
Yeah.
So, next one. Oh, wait, here.
I can see the first bit. Domester?
Yeah,
Domester?
yeah, that's pretty cool. Dolmetscher. Dolmetscher. It's a translator.
Domester.
Yes, it's a person, a man or woman who translate a language in another language.
No way, okay.
Dolmetscher and translator. So, next one.
Sportverein?
Yeah, oh, very good. Sportverein. Sportverein. It's a sport club.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Sport club. It's a little bit difficult now. Let's see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a long word.
What the? How do you
do it again? Do it again. Do it again.
Erfrischungsgetränk.
Yeah,
Oh, it's hot.
Erfrischungsgetränk. It's a refreshing drink. Erfrischungsgetränk.
There is nothing refreshing about that word whatsoever.
Okay, the last one. The last one.
Steislin? Okay, what does that mean, Frank?
It's called Schatzilein. It's a nickname for your loved one, for Natasha. You say, hey, Schatzilein.
Hey,
everything's fine. I love you, my dear, you know?
If I turn around to her and I say that, and that's a swear word, me and you are going to have a problem.
Oh, Kevin, pretty cool. Kevin, thank you very much to spend your time with me.
Pleasure. It feels like a very romantic date, Frank. It's been lovely.
Yeah. I love it. Kevin, for you, your family, your little girl, Effie Rose, all the best. Yes, take care of you, and I hope we see us very, very soon in the next tournament or
Zoom.
Or Zoom, yeah, that's right. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Love to the family, Frank. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.